So you're going to be reading some of these on your own, but I'm going to start by modeling what you're going to be doing. So let's start with this reading. You don't have this in front of you, so I just want you to look and listen. I know it's a little bit shaky. In 1860, 11-year-old Grace Bedell saw a picture of then presidential candidate Abraham Lincoln and didn't like the way he looked. Grace wrote Lincoln a letter. "If you let your whiskers grow, you would look so much better, for your face is thin." Lincoln took Grace's advice. He grew a beard. A year later, Lincoln was elected president. So to review, the cause is why it happens, and the effect is what happens. So it's often easier to think of the effect first. What happens? So what happened in here is that Lincoln took Grace's advice, right? And that advice was that he grew a beard. So I'm going to underline that just so you can see it. He grew a beard. And why did he grow a beard? Because Grace wrote him a letter, and also because, why did Grace write that letter? She didn't like the way he looked. So over here I have cause is why it happened, the effect is what happened, and if I had to write this out, I would say Grace didn't like the way Abraham Lincoln looked. So Lincoln grew a beard. There's other things that we could have as a cause and effect in here. We could say Grace wrote Lincoln a letter and Lincoln grew a beard. We could say Grace wrote Lincoln a letter and didn't like the way he looked. So Lincoln grew a beard and was elected president. But I just have it very simply right here. Grace didn't like the way Abraham Lincoln looked, so Lincoln grew a beard. You are going to be doing the same thing. So I have excerpts, and they're going to be right on Schoology in your assignment. So when you click on that, you're going to see at the top, it's going to give you the actual text, and you're going to read through, and you have to come up with a cause and an effect. There are multiple causes and effects in some of them, and that's okay. You only have to come up with one cause and one effect. But what you need to make sure that you do is to write in complete sentences. So right now I want you to go back into the Schoology folder, go into your colored folder. You probably already have it open, and I want you to click on the assignment, the cause and effect assignment, and I want you to read through the different text and then write your answer, and then at the end it will ask you one other question for you to come up with your own cause and effect relationship.